Our story of the week.
Oh, boy, it's a doozy.
We've had so many crazy news stories this week. So much great stuff. But this, I think, takes the cake. You know, you can find a lot of things in the woods, in the Great Maine woods, gorgeous streams, amazing wildlife. And if you happen to be in Hampton this week, you saw a woman tied to a tree.
Oh, no.
Seriously. Police were called to the woods of Hampton after a passerby reported seeing a woman tied to a tree. The person, of course, worried that the woman may be in danger, and thus authorities responded very, very quickly to the scene. But as they found out, this was anything but an emergency.
Huh?
Instead, police realized the woman tied to the tree was part of a couple's role-play fantasy.
Oh, you know what? If I were tied to a tree and a couple of cops showed up, I'd be like, "Are you part of my fantasy?" Right?
That would be
right? Wouldn't that be my first? That would be my first instinct. Would be like, "This is part of my fantasy."
So you'd be like, "Well, hello, officers. What are you two doing here in the middle of the woods?"
That would be exactly me.
Ma'am,
yes.
Are you okay? No, I'm not.
I am in distress, as you can clearly tell. Do you think you could help me with that nightstick?
You would think.
Sorry, ma'am.
Excuse me, ma'am?
Yeah.
You would think it would. See, yes, it's right. You would.
What, do you want me to scream for help? Help, help.
Chase me.
Oh, my God.
You would think, yeah, maybe you would.
I would totally, if cops showed up and my husband had hired somebody to tie me to a tree as part of a fantasy, and two cops showed up.
You'd be like,
I'd be like, all right. Wow, he paid the extra $150 to get some costumes. Hey, now we're serious. This is,
Do you work with him?
Dug in deep.
Do you work at Mark? Do you work with Mark? Are you his workmates? How do you know him? No. Anyway,
so funny.
The police responded so quickly they never got to act out whatever it is was going to happen.
Whatever was going to go down. But the other thing is, if you're going to do something like this, don't do it where people are passing by on the streets and they can see your wife tied to a tree. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, this is just kink 101. And I teach a course on Saturdays if you need it. I'm just kidding. But if you're going to do something like this, go a little bit further into the woods.
The Maine woods
because you don't want. Yeah, there are a lot of Maine woods, you guys. And if you're afraid of bears, then maybe you come up with a different fantasy. But you need to get deeper into the woods so that people driving by don't report this to the police.
Now, anything I see in the woods now, I'm going to think is a kinky encounter. Like, even if I see an animal, I'm like, oh, they're dressed up he's dressed up as a bear.
Yeah.
Oh, good one. Oh, my God. Good morning, BLM.
Hi, I wanted to register for Celeste class.
Kink 101. I'm crying. Celeste has me crying. I'm literally crying after that.
I've been taking notes, so the first tip was go deeper.
Go deeper.
Yes, thank you. I'm glad you took notes.
No problem. Okay, thanks.
Oh, my God. BLM, hello. Celeste, hello. Kink 101 class is we're already full for the next session.
Already full. Hey, don't forget when you're playing in the woods, good bears eat their honey, right?
Oh.
BLM, good morning.
Yeah, I'm just picturing Celeste tied up to the tree there.
No, Celeste was not. No, Celeste wasn't the person in the story. It was not about Celeste, sir.
I know, but I can just fantasy there.
Oh, God.
That's not what we wanted to come out of this.
I can see her yelling at the cops. What do you mean you left your taser in the car? Go get it.